Hi, my name's Autonomous Rex. Skate house in Denmark. Hey, what city are we in? We're in Olmsted. I don't know how to pronounce it. We're at Ulster Street House, and I'm going to teach you how to kickless. I personally really don't do kicklesses. I've done a few in my life, but I'm going to teach you how to do it, and I'm going to teach you how to whip rewind and heel rewind, and then Will's going to give you a control on how to whip rewind, bar rewind. Let's get to it. All right, so basically what you want to do is you want to be able to tail whip, heel whip, bunny hop, and double no-footed can whip, which is where you put the scooter next to you and then tail whip, like so. So it's like you literally go, well, let me buckle my helmet so it doesn't fall off, but literally you go like that. So if you're capable of doing that, it's going to make the trick way easier, because the whole idea of a kickless is to figure out the motion of it, and that's what I'm going to teach you, because if you figure out the motion, you'll be able to land it. Don't go into this trick when you just learn tail whips, because it'll make it very, very hard for you to land it, and I promise it will make it very hard to land because you don't have the scooter control nor the skill to do it yet. So I would wait till you have double whips or triple whips preferably, or double heel, whatever your natural, and it'll just make it easier for you. Basically, I'm going to show you how to do it over this little like bank to bank thing. It's not really a bank, it's like a kicker, and it's pretty perfect for kicklesses, so I'm going to do one really fast. So when you kick the heel whip is the biggest part, because with a kickless you want to start the whip with a heel whip, because it just makes it more natural. And then if you are natural heel, it's probably easier to do it whip first. So you do whip and then kickless and bring it back. So basically you want to have the part of the kickless that's coming to you to be your natural. What you want to do is you want to have the heel go all the way around, and when it gets to about 3/4 right here, you pick it up and bring it back. So once you get the heel up all the way around, it basically turns into a no-footed whip. The whole way that you get the kickless motion to come around is by swinging it so you can bring it back fast. So it's like this, like that. You want to stop it at 3/4 of the way and then bring it up and swing it back. It's all on the flick of the wrist. Now that you've learned kicklesses, next step is whip rewind. With whip rewind or heel rewind, you want to learn whichever one that you're more natural with first. So if you're natural tail whip, then you want to do heel and bring it back tail whip. And then if you're natural heel, you want to do the opposite and do whip rewind. The reason why you want to do your unnatural whip first is because the unnatural whip is going to be the slowest whip, but when you kick it around, your normal whip is going to be the fastest whip, and you're going to be way more comfortable of catching it and getting onto it. And same thing with before, you want to make sure that you're very comfortable with double whips, triple whips, all that stuff, because if you're not comfortable with it, it's just going to make it super hard to learn. Don't go into this if you've just learned tail whips, or just learned bar spins, or just learned how to drop in, because you're never going to land it. I'm sorry to tell you that, but that's just how it is. You want to learn this after you have good scooter control, and it's going to make it 1,000 times easier, because I would recommend first learning how to ride a skateboard before you try to do tricks, because it's just going to make you a better scooter rider and give you more control over your scooter in the long run. There's multiple ways of kicking it. You can kick it with your heel, you can kick it with your toes, you can kick it with the top of your foot, you can kick it with the inside of your foot, and you can kick it with the outside of your foot. And same thing with the other foot. There's multiple ways of doing it. There's not a way of doing it wrong. If you want to, you can even go heel, catch, whip. I've seen it done before. I used to do it, and I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah,
And that's how you whip rewind, or heel rewind, whichever one you prefer. So let's go over to Will's bar rewind.
My favorite part about being overseas has to be the room dedicated to Will catching.
Which is the bathroom.
No, it's not. Alright, what's up guys? So my name is Will, aka White Trash Willie, the other half of Undialed. And today, I'm gonna teach you how to bar rewind. I'm not really the best at kicklesses. I've done like, I don't think I have like 5 in my life. I'm not very good at heel rewinds. I've only done a couple of them. They're just not really my cup of tea at tricks, but one rewind trick that I really do enjoy is a bar rewind. Now, when I first learned bar rewinds, I thought it was always easiest to do like a regular bar spin and then bring it around oppo bar spin, but I found that it was really hard to learn how to catch bar spins with my unnatural hand. So I took my time, I dedicated it, and I learned how to up a bar spin like decently well, and I learned that opposite bar spin to regular bar spin is 10 times easier when learning this trick. So essentially, when you learn bar rewinds, you want to do an opposite bar spin, and then when you grab it, you literally just do a normal bar spin. So it's like with your unnatural hand, you're just gonna bring it around, and then as soon as you catch it with your natural hand, you just wanna bring it around. And that's really like all you do with a bar rewind. Something that can be kind of hard with bar rewinds is like the commitment level, because you'll be like riding and you'll be like, and you'll be holding your scooter with like the hand that you're uncomfortable with. But you gotta just like practice opposite bars a lot, and the more you practice opposite bars, this trick will just become like literally like a bar spin. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Let's go. Oh, and if you guys didn't know, our merch is still for sale on our website. We literally have somebody staying in the house right now. We're shipping out all the orders. So if you guys want a lit shirt, this is actually an AJ Scooters lit shirt. Look how fancy it is. But if you want a black or a gray shirt, make sure to go to www.undialed.co. Coast for company.
I love scooters. I skate, but I love scooters.
This is a European skateboarder. He's a rare species out here. Have a great day. All right, we also have new products coming out in like 2 weeks. So make sure you cop that because it's sick. Also, if you guys want stickers, go to the website as well, pick those up. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed it tons, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow the rest of our tour. We're gonna be going into all sorts of cool places all around Europe. So stay up to date, follow us on Instagram, see what we're doing, and we'll catch you later. Peace out.